to mention that I had an interesting encounter this morning, something I didn't expect, but it just seemed to be an interesting meeting after coming back from Wales, and I thought there were some interesting correlations. Me learning about paganism, picked up a lady at a spiritual church. I wanted to ask pretty quickly actually, what is a spiritual church? But I felt a bit, as you do, a bit unsociable this morning. But somehow we got talking, and turned out she was a medium. I quickly kind of got interested, and she'd mentioned that she goes there to this spiritual church quite often. She's not Christian, but she believes in God, and she stands on the stage, she mentioned, and says that she has how she described it, as a not telekinesis, telepathic connection with the dead. So I'm kind of thinking, oh, is this someone I need to be talking to, or is this someone who is going to get me in trouble? Anyway, it was just very interesting. She doesn't really speak to the dead, supposedly, but she does have these visuals that come through, and she can see visuals of things like X-rays, and so that she can mention to the people she's speaking to from the stage that she's not making any of this up. Anyway, I just thought it was very interesting meeting her, and I said about how that kind of spiritual thing interests me, and I said I'm interested in. I just came back from Wales, and I'm interested in this whole sense of being mindful of nature and our responsibilities towards it, and that as Muslims we can learn from that. We can learn about how to be more mindful of our responsibilities and to our surroundings. She went on to speak about, also very, very interesting. She knows about the jinn. She's spoken a few times to Uber drivers, and but she would like to get more into that. But she has been involved in it in the past, but knows that money is a difficulty in regard to attending courses and that kind of thing. Anyway, we've got on to talking about aliens, and she believes in UFO, and she said she'd seen an UFO. Interesting. I think it was in Birmingham. I'm not sure why UFO might be visiting Birmingham, but who knows, maybe. I just thought that was a really interesting item. As an Uber driver, you can meet all sorts, and I wanted to keep in contact with her, but I thought maybe not at the moment. A lot of things I had to sort out.